What's going on, guys? Counselor Nova here, your 7-foot connection. Y'all see we out here on the porch today. Man, I got a real special video for you guys today. Man, I hope y'all can bear with me. I just wanted to take the time to cut up a little bit today. Man, I got a good story to tell you all. But y'all try to sit back and enjoy the story. This is going to be a good one. So I wanted to do things a little differently today. I wanted to tell you guys a story. I want to tell y'all about my grandpa. So I'm going to take y'all back with me in time. Let's take a trip back in time. We're going to go back to 1993. So we're going to go visit my grandpa. My grandpa, we used to call him Dad Eddie. So you know how like, I don't know how it all got started, but you know how like old country folk, they'll get a word and over time it just go to sounding like another word, and it end up becoming one big word. You know what I'm saying? Like Dead Eddie. That's what we call my pawpaw. But his name was Eddie, and like my parents, my aunts and all them, they were saying Daddy Eddie, and then just over the time of going through time and abbreviating, Daddy Eddie ended up becoming Dad Eddie, and it kind of so. It's just one big word. It must be my papa, Dad Eddie. So y'all might hear me say this, so now you know what I'm talking about. So I got to be careful because it's like in that last video we went and visited Skip and them. A lot of people in the comments were saying, man, them accents so thick I can barely understand what you're saying. So I try to speak as clearly as possible. So as a kid, we kind of felt like my grandpa was like super duper mean. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking, we thought he was just like this evil character. You know what I mean? So it wasn't that he was mean. It just he didn't tolerate much. You know. And look, so my grandfather he would tell you to do something or something like that. Oh, look, I don't want to get ahead of myself. So a little bit about my grandfather. You know, he was born, I want to say in like between 1924 and 1929, somewhere in there. I'm not sure. I'm sure one of my relatives will come in here and in the comments, and y'all can look through the comments and they'll tell you exact date. But somewhere between it, definitely in the 1920s though when he was born. And so he grew up at a time to where, you know, you didn't do a whole lot of going to school. You know, they had so many brothers and sisters and stuff. He would work, you know, so I don't think he got a chance to finish school and or whatever. So he ended up dropping out of school and got him a full-time job and pretty much worked his whole life, you know. So I said all that because my grandfather wasn't the best at reading, you know. He could work and count money like the best of them, but, you know, reading just wasn't his strong suit. Like now, if you was to write down his name, he'd recognize his name and all that good stuff, you know what I mean? And, you know, now that I think about it, he would always look at the newspaper religiously and get mad if you try to look at it. If you look at his newspaper before he done looked at it, you might as well get ready, Jack. Yeah. But I don't know, though, man. He couldn't read very well. And I said all that because this right here. So, being that he couldn't read all the time, like, you know, my grandfather, he'd be like, hey, y'all get up and go down to that mailbox, get that mail and bring it here. And boy, I ain't lying. Anytime Papa asked me to get the mail, I really didn't want to do it. See, because I knew for a fact that whenever he asks you to get the mail, when he come in there, if it's something in there that he won't read, he gonna ask you to read it. And if he don't like it, so look, you go out there to get the mail, and then I come back in, and it might be a light bill or, you know, any kind of little, you know, I don't know, it might be something from a lawyer, I don't know, anything. And you go in there, and you open the letter up, and look, I proofread it first before I give him any kind of bad news. So I'm looking at the letter, and I'm looking over it, and he goes, what it say? You know, and I'm reading it. It say that the light bill due. It said it was supposed to be paid last month. It said it ain't been paid in 2 months, and it say if you don't pay the light bill by the 13th, they're gonna cut it off. And he'll look at you. I paid that light bill. Argue with you. Like, you the one sent the bill. Hey, and I'm just like, no, it say right here that it didn't get paid last month. Slap you right in the mouth. Pow! That ain't what it say. Give it here. Hey, look. Here I am sitting there slapped in the mouth for reading the paper for what it say. And look, I get mad. You know what I mean? After so many times, there's only so much you can take. Hey. Y'all excuse me. And so look, I done got mad. And I done got bold this time. And look, he hit me in the mouth. Pow! That ain't what it say. Read it right. Hey, I feel like I done got grown and them say, how you know? I'm laughing now, but it wasn't funny at the time. I said, look, man, look, my grandpa, man, he had one of them old belts. I'm talking about that old leather. You can't, I don't care what nobody, you can't go buy this no more. Y'all excuse me. Y'all know I gotta sip my fake knot tea. All right, so look, he had one of them old belts, man. You know, it was one of them joints to where it let it seem like it was about this thick, and then it had his name on it. I'm gonna show you. It was a belt kind of like this. Yeah, so one of those type belts. You know what I mean? That old-fashioned leather, man, seemed like a slavery whooping. You know what I mean? Hey, look, you'll get a whooping so bad, and it wasn't even actually like this. But in my mind, you know, as a kid, we were like, look, yeah, his name right there. Hey, that's how bad the whooping was. And it looked so, y'all trying to keep from laughing so hard, because Lord, it's tripping me out. But look, at the time, Lord knows, I wanted to do something to that old man, you hear me? And so look, all right, look, these whoopings, man, they done got to be so bad. Like, even, you know how, like, when you done did something, okay, yeah, I tell you what, he getting ready to take his belt off and get a whooping. And when he getting ready to get that belt off, as a kid, this is what you would see this. Hey, look, that's exactly how I felt, man, when I see them coming. Look, you getting ready to get that whooping, I swear, Pop on swinging that sword like Conan. You hear me? Hey, look, they were making so bad. You might have been done something about 2 weeks ago. And look, Pop, and like, I might be over there, and I done got in trouble. And here come my mom on the way to pick me up or something. And I done got away with it. And I'm getting ready to go and let the door, he'll go and let you make it. And he'll say something like that right here. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. And he don't tell him when I'm coming back over here. I ain't worried about it right now, though. Look, and here we come. 2-3 weeks later. And, you know, everything going all right. We might have been out there selling watermelons. Whole day that went by. We ate dinner, been outside playing all day, and then come back. And all of a sudden, Papa walk in the room and shut the door behind him. Boom. I told you I was going to get you, didn't I? Didn't I tell you? I don't even remember what I did. It was so many of us. I see, my grandmother ended up passing before my grandfather. And it was so many of us that I think around the time when my grandmother died, if you look at the obituary, it was like 49 of us first cousins. That was like right, that's all the ones that's right around my age, you know. So it was like 49 of us running around. So you might end up catching somebody else whooping that he might have told him, I'm going to get you. You know what I mean? And then you over there getting a whooping for something that you don't even know what he's talking about. He's like, didn't I tell you I was going to get you? I told you I was going to get you, didn't I? You know what you did the other day? I was like, the other day? I ain't been over here in a month and a half. you getting a whole nother somebody else whooping. Hey, but look, hey, and that was the issue. You just got it, you got it. That was all there was to it. And so let me tell you this. Me and my older brother and my cousin, little Darrell, and hey, look, that joker right here in his comments, y'all talk to him bad in these comments, because he the one caused this word right here I'm finna tell y'all about. So in the backyard, you know, man, off in the country, they got burn barrels in the backyard. There was an old 55-gallon drum, you know, whatever little extra stuff right there. You'll go back there, stick it in the backyard, and burn it, you know, wouldn't wait on the trash man to come through or whatever. So my grandpa, we'd be back there in the back. My grandpa used to pour gas in that burn barrel, you know, get ready to burn it or whatever. And, you know, my grandpa said, look, don't y'all go over there playing in that burn barrel. I'm going to start a fire. And so me, my older brother, my cousin, little Darrell, he like probably about three years under me. Maybe even more. Yeah, about 3 years, somewhere in there. But, so, and then at the time, I must have been like I said, it's about 19, so I must have been like 8 years old, something like that. So he was like 5 or 6, you know, maybe, I don't know. So, and he, but look, let me tell you about little Darrell while I'm going in. This is how bad little Darrell was. You know, my Uncle Joe used to call little Darrell Devil. He was like, what's going on, Devil? Hey, but that little Joe was bad, man, at the time. Hey, but look, though. So, we in the backyard playing around. Me and my brother know better than to go by this barrel. Little Darrell over there playing with Pawpaw wood matches, them big old long matches like this him. Hey, he done went over there, striking them matches, and threw one in that barrel. Boom! You heard the barrel just blow up fire. See, Pawpaw used to pour the gas in there, and he would let, you know, the gas soak a little while, so it wouldn't blow up when he threw a match off in there. Little Darrell threw that match in there, boom! He could heard it all the way in the house. And me and man sitting there looking. Look, little Darrell, he was bad, but he wasn't dumb. As soon as that fire hit, pow, he cut around the other way of the house. Me and man sitting there watching it burn. Hey, Pawpaw come from inside the house, right behind us. We sitting there looking at the fire. Grab him by the back of the shirt. I told y'all not to be playing with that barrel. We like, ho. No. It was little Darrell. Hey, and guess what? Papa say, little Darrell too small to play with that fire. That was y'all, and you're lying, you get another whooping. Oh, hey, oh man. Man, we done went in there and got wore by something we ain't even did. Hey, he ain't even apologize or nothing. You low down rascal, you. Hey, look, and as if, you know how, look, you know back then, well, I say back then to some of you guys, but it's old school now. It's old school to me, you know. But look, you know, back then, you liable to get 2, 3 whoopings for the same thing. You know, because your mama drop you off or your daddy drop you off over here, and you done did something, your grandparents whoop you, and then you come back to the house, and they tell you, look, I had to whoop him today. He did this right here. Oh, he did? You get a whole nother whooping. Hey, look, y'all, I'm finna cut up. Y'all, hey, look, I'm finna show y'all exactly what was like me. This was me right here, y'all. Y'all check this out.
Please. Get over here. I want to talk to my grandma. Get over here. No, Mom. Get over here. No.
I'm not laughing at him. But it just reminds me of me so much. And then look, and let me add this point before we go. Check this out right here.
God didn't make me that smart. God did not make me that smart. What you mean God didn't make you that smart? Please, Lord. Please forgive me. Please.
I told y'all I was cutting up today. Story of my life.